My very warmest congratulations to those who are receiving honours, because it is recognition by the community of the service they have performed in the public interest, and it's a very substantial achievement to be in the twice-yearly honours list.
The Royal Honours System is steeped in history and tradition. Before 1975 we were part of the British-based system. A highlight of the 1953-54 Royal Tour of New Zealand was an investiture ceremony conducted by Queen Elizabeth.
At the Town Hall, the Queen honours 130 North Islanders. First, the Chief Justice, the Honourable Harold Barraclough, for services to law and public bodies. He rises Sir Harold Barraclough. The former commander of the New Zealand 3rd Division in the Pacific Theatre of War, equally distinguished in civil life, receives insignia of a Knight Commander of the Order of St. Michael and St. George. Until the present Royal Tour, these ceremonies had never before been filmed. 2,000 guests look on as Mr. Bruce Levy of Palmerston North, who has done as much as anyone in the world to make 2 blades of grass grow where one grew before, receives the accolade of knighthood. Sir Bruce Levy.
Sirs and dames are no longer part of the New Zealand honours system. The main elements today are the Order of New Zealand. Instituted in 1996, it is our highest honour after the Victoria Cross, with its ordinary membership restricted to 20 living persons. The New Zealand Order of Merit replaced the various British state orders of chivalry, like the Orders of the Bath, St. Michael and St. George. The New Zealand Order of Merit has 5 levels: Principal Companions, Distinguished Companions, Companions, Officers and Members. And the Queen's Service Order and Queen's Service Medal, instituted in 1975, are designed to recognise community and public service. New Zealand's honours system also includes a series of gallantry and bravery awards, instituted in 1999.
We're looking for New Zealanders who have gone beyond the call of duty in their service to the community. We're looking for people who've freely given of their own time, who've been extraordinary achievers. We've looked for a very wide mix of people across the arts, culture, sport, our many different ethnic groups. We've looked for achievers academically, in the professions, achievers in all fields in New Zealand life, as well as the unsung heroes who give their time to do good works for others.
Investitures are performed by the Queen's representative, the Governor-General.
Ngā manuhiri tuarangi, ngā rangatira ngā, ngā iwi o te motu, ngā mihi mahana kia koutou katoa. Visitors from afar, our respected guests, people from New Zealand, warm greetings to all of you. May I greet particularly the Honourable Judith Tizard representing the government this morning, the many other dignitaries here today, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to Government House this morning. I'm sure that you will enjoy this ceremony, and I hope you will also enjoy our hospitality when it is over. This will be a memorable day for all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have it on command of the Queen to hold an investiture on Her Majesty's behalf and to confer the honour of Distinguished Companion of the New Zealand Order of Merit on John Goulter of Paihia. I have it on command also to present the other recipients here assembled the insignia, decorations and medals to which they are entitled. All of you have, in various ways, rendered distinguished service to New Zealand, to the Commonwealth and to the Queen. Ladies and gentlemen, as each recipient is honoured, may I invite you to join me in thanking them for their services and in congratulating them on their well-merited awards. I'll now ask the Acting Official Secretary and the Acting Director of the Honours Secretariat to summon those whom Her Majesty has chosen to honour.
Mrs. Monica Mansbridge of Kaikoura. Mrs. Mansbridge has made an important contribution to local body and community affairs in Kaikoura for many years. She is the founding chairperson of the local Ministry of Social Development's Strengthening Families Management Group and a former deputy mayor of the Kaikoura District Council. Mrs. Mansbridge is a former chairperson of Te Whare Putea, a local community provider group for Māori. Your Excellency, the investiture is now completed.
Those whom we have honoured today and our distinguished guests, family and friends. Well, I knew that you would enjoy this celebration of the many and varied contributions that our fellow New Zealanders have made to our society. But for me, I have these ceremonies twice a year, and it gives me great pleasure, and I consider it a great privilege, to meet a small number of people from all corners of New Zealand who come to Government House for their investitures. My duties as Governor-General encompass a wide range of activities, but for me, these ceremonies are a highlight, one of the most important events of the year. In a world where success is often measured in dollars and cents, it's important that we recognise and celebrate other achievements, particularly those that have benefited the community or made us feel proud to be New Zealanders. That is why this occasion, when we show our gratitude to those who have done so much for our country, is important to me and I am sure to you. I am particularly pleased that we have among us people from all walks of life and from a wide variety of occupations. And one thing that I note every ceremony is that many of you say to me as you come up here, well, I was only doing my job, or I didn't make much of a contribution. But I know that all of us admire greatly the contributions that have been made. And some of those whom we have honoured today will already have had recognition. But for others, this may be the first time when your work, your achievements, have been honoured publicly. One thing I can say, though, is that each of you have deserved the award that you have been given today. We're proud of the fact that the New Zealand Honours System is one that is genuinely New Zealand. It's indigenous to this country, and that it is based on merit and merit alone. Our New Zealand Honours System recognises achievement on behalf of and for all New Zealanders. It recognises community involvement, selfless dedication, ingenuity, intelligence and talent. This gathering then makes today a very special day for me and for each of you who have received a New Zealand honour today, and of course for the whole of New Zealand. This is a day when we as a nation can celebrate the achievements of all who have done so much for us. You display the very best of our national character. I know that your work and your example has inspired other New Zealanders and will continue to do so in the future, to work creatively, tirelessly and selflessly as each of you have. It's been a great privilege for me to confer these honours on you today. On behalf of all New Zealanders, may I again congratulate you for what you have achieved and thank you for what you have done and will do in the future for your fellow citizens. Well, I'm shortly going to ask you to stand and join me in the singing of our national anthem in Māori and in English.